Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel for another video. If you're returning, if you're new here, welcome. So in today's video I thought, why not share some of the coats and jackets that I'm going to be wearing this fall and winter. So let's jump into it and get into the first coat. This coat is a special coat. Okay, hold your breath, so I kept this on so I could share this with you guys, so I am super excited. I can't even hold it up for too long because it's a heavy coat. This is the Balenciaga Hourglass Coat. This coat was first showcased in the 2018 Autumn-Winter Balenciaga Runway collection. I have been in love with this silhouette of a coat for the longest time. Please tell me why. I stumbled across this bad girl, 80% off. Would you believe that? All because I was simply scrolling on the website looking for something entirely different. I stumbled across this, so I feel super blessed and super lucky. You're gonna find the cheapest one on discount for around £1,200, and I literally got it for a fraction at 80% off. It almost just looks like a black coat. So I love the colors that they've used here because it is very timeless. Now let me put this on and let's get into the details, because you guys, let's go. I mean, okay, wow. Can we talk about the shoulder pads? Can we talk about the shoulder pads? In fact, let me take my jumpsuit hands off, because this is how I'd be wearing the jacket. Wow. It's the shoulder pads for me. Yes, it is. And then it's the hourglass silhouette over here as well. I love how it's structured right in the waist and it makes you have that exaggerated hip look. I am absolutely here for it. The buttons have Balenciaga engraved around it, and this is somewhat of quiet luxury, because there is nowhere on here that is screaming designer. It just looks like a good quality wool coat. Honestly, I cannot wait to rock this in so many different ways. It's a piece that you can definitely throw on with any and everything to an extent, because the length is sort of midi. And when I first got this, I tried this on with a midi dress and it kind of just looked mismatched. So for me, this is something that I would wear with maybe a mini skirt, mini dress, shorts or jorts, as opposed to something that is also midi, just to give the coat its moment and then the outfit to have a little bit of balance and contrast. Can you tell? But I am in love. It's the first coat that I am rocking this fall and winter. The next jacket that I'll be rocking this fall and winter is this beautiful bomber jacket. Now, you guys, I cannot stress how many compliments I get every time I wear this jacket. And this is the Supreme and the NBA collaboration that took place around 5 years ago. So this jacket is on its way to being vintage, but it's very hard to find nowadays. And I just absolutely love all the basketball teams that are on here. And this has to be one of the best collabs. And if you are a sports fan, especially a basketball fan, then you would love this jacket. So this to me leans a little bit more on the masculine side, and in fairness, it is hubby's jacket. For me, I don't even fret anymore. Like, if I can't find something to wear on my side of the wardrobe, best believe I'm going into his side of the wardrobe and I always end up finding something to wear. It's gotten to the point where I can literally fit into his trousers. So there are times where I'm like, I like what you're wearing and I know it's gonna look good on me too. I wouldn't say that I'm surprised, but the amount of men that pop up to me and say, I love your jacket, where is it from? It just goes to show, like, if you love basketball, this bomber jacket right here is probably something that you're going to love and want to have in your wardrobe. And all these NBA basketball teams are a piece of history, a piece of time. Overall, I love this jacket and I love that it fits super oversized on me. It's also very warm. I love the bomber style and also the boyfriend fit. Next up, I've got a little bit more of a feminine type of a bomber jacket, or more of a puffer jacket. This right here is an old piece actually from Zara, but this jacket I love. I loved it when I first set my eyes on it around 3 years ago, and I love it till this day. I mean, look at the puff. They got this right. And also I love that it's a cropped puffer jacket. Like, for me, the cropped detail makes this jacket a little bit more feminine. And also I am really surprised about the wear and tear of this jacket. This jacket is pretty much around 3 to 4 years old now, and there's not one seam that is out of place. The color has not discolored. I'm really proud of Zara on this one because I've had this jacket for a long time, and just look at it, look at it. I love how it still has a little bit of shine to it, but over the years the shine is a little bit more dull, and I'm not mad at that because it's almost giving a matte bomber jacket look, which I am here for. And it's not that in your face plasticky shine bubble puffer, so I'm quite here for the matte effect. This jacket is definitely going to keep you nice and toasty up top. I don't know about down here, but for me, as long as I'm warm up top, the rest of my body is fine. So the next coat I've got is this beautiful checkered coat from ASOS. Now, I picked this up earlier on this year, and this has been my favorite coat to pull for in springtime and summertime when the days were a little bit colder. It's a very lightweight trench coat, and it's also got a belt detail over here, so you can really cinch in your waist, you can keep out the cold, and you can wear it as a full-on trench, or how I usually like to wear it is just open and free. I believe that the trench coat is still available on ASOS. The only thing that I would say to be mindful of is this is a size UK 10, and it still fits very, very much oversized. So I would probably size down because I've still got a lot of room to play with, and the size 8 would have probably given me a little bit more of a cinched in look, which I like. A lightweight trench coat in this season that we're currently in, which is pre-fall, is perfect. I can wear this and I'm not too hot when I'm outside. I can wear this in winter, and I can probably layer it with maybe thicker jumpers or a thick knit dress. So this trench coat is definitely going to come in handy even in the colder months. I love the shoulder details, and I also love the pattern of it. I initially got this because it reminded me of the Burberry trench coat. This is a beautiful dupe for that Burberry trench coat because it's got sort of a very similar design. And ASOS didn't do too much and they didn't do too little, they did it just right. This would definitely make a beautiful dupe if you're looking for the Burberry trench coat and you want to try something a little bit more affordable. I believe this was around £40, so not too bad, not too bad. So the next coat that I've got here is something a little bit on the formal side of things. This is a coat that I picked up from Naked Fashion earlier on this year as well, and I really love how it's giving corporate vibes, and it just gives me that chic look, which I love, especially for the days that I'm going into the office and I need a coat to put over whatever it is that I'm wearing. This is pretty thick, so it does keep me warm, and the fact that it's also long, it means that my upper half and my lower half are also protected from that cold. It's got 2 pockets over here which have the fold over pockets, and the buttons as well can be buttoned if I wish to do so. So this coat is something that I'm definitely looking forward to wearing. It's just such an effortless addition to whatever it is that I'm wearing. Okay, so the next jacket that I've got here is another one from ASOS, but ASOS design, and it's this a fun cropped trench coat actually. So I picked this up again earlier this year, and I just thought it was a fun piece to have in my wardrobe. The only thing that I would say is I wish I'd have got it in a smaller size, simply because the oversized look is cute, but if it was a little bit smaller, it would look nice when I then button it up, because right about now it just looks a little bit too oversized in my opinion. But this is the crop jacket. It has pockets, which is handy, but the pockets are not deep, so I don't usually put anything inside them. Surprisingly, I didn't pull for this jacket much this spring and summer. I think I wore it a handful of times and then it didn't keep me warm enough, so I changed to my longer trench coat. That's something to consider in terms of if you're looking for a cropped jacket, because it's only about to get colder and this is not gonna cut it. But I love it for the look. And in terms of crop jackets, I recently saw a crop jacket in Zara that is currently in my basket. I love the color. It's this khaki green and it's a little bit longer, but it's still a short trench coat, but it's not long enough to be a full trench coat. It's a little bit more of a shorter trench coat. It's got a belt detail and it's also in a khaki color. So I'm super excited to add that to my collection because I think it would just be a beautiful addition and also something a little bit different because my everyday coats are somewhat long. So yeah, having crop jackets just adds a little bit of balance into my wardrobe. Now, the last jacket that I've got in my wardrobe is a puffy jacket. This is another one from ASOS Design. One thing about ASOS is that their outerwear always bangs. So if you're looking for outerwear, coats, trench coats, puffer jackets, ASOS has got you. This jacket is somewhat around 3 years old now, and I do have to admit this has a lot of wear and tear, especially around the neck where the leather or the material is starting to peel a little bit. But if you're looking at the coat from this angle, you can't really tell that there's any wear and tear. It's only when you really look at the collar that there is that wear and tear. So in terms of quality on this one, I'm not too impressed. But then again, I used to wear this jacket in the rain. I used to wear this in harsh conditions, so yeah, it's probably contributed to the wear and tear. Yeah, it's super cozy. It's like walking around with a duvet on, which is actually a trend that is going to be popping off this autumn and winter. It's really interesting how fashion trends, they come back and it's like a cycle, because this type of a jacket was trending a couple of years back, and now jackets and looks that are sort of that duvet look are back in fashion for this autumn and winter. And this is why I always say, don't buy into the trends if it's something that you're not going to love a couple of years down the line, because at the end of the day, the trends are going to fade away. But if you love the item, then you're going to love it in a couple of years time, because you're not buying into the trend, you're buying it because you love it. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. But this jacket, I still love it. Look at how cozy this looks. It has a belt that you can tie, and then it also has 2 pockets that are functional. I'm getting hot and I'm starting to sweat because this is a lot. These jackets are really well insulated, and that is something I can definitely say about this jacket. This jacket is super warm, and it's a nice balance of, it's not too thick, it's not too heavy, but it's a good balance of warmth and fluffy bubbleness. The color makes a very good neutral. You can always pair khaki with burgundies, browns, blacks, grays. You can do a lot with this color. So those are some of the coats and the jackets that I am looking forward to wearing this fall and winter. I've got a few more in my wish list and my shopping bags online. So when I pick them up, I will show you guys what I get new in. But the coats behind me are some of my faves. They've held me down, some of them for years. So that is what I'm looking forward to wearing this fall and winter. Please do let me know in the comments, what are some of the jackets and coats that you are looking forward to wearing? I would love to know. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching all the way until the end, as usual. If you loved or you liked this video, and please give the video a little thumbs up and make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you've not already subscribed. If you've clicked around and you like what you see here, then feel free to stick around and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.